Week 3, day number 1. We are back at it again. Actually got a extra day this week because I finished last week's song a day early and the video's already scheduled, so hopefully we come up with something really good this week. Start out like usual, just start going through some instruments and sounds, see if we can come up with something that we like. Let's get into it. Alright, so I just copied those first chords that we had onto another track, loaded up a piano, and then I just put cuts in the chords and moved a couple notes around just to keep it a little more interesting. This is what we got right now. Gotta adjust the MIDI a little bit. There's a couple of notes that I played just way off time. But I think if I can get that fixed, and a couple of them I came in a little hot, so just to adjust the velocity on them, I think it's gonna sound good. And overall, it's mostly pretty close to on time, and I don't want it to be on the grid, just some of them were way off. On the velocity, I'm just gonna set them all to like 80 and randomize them a little bit. Kind of want them coming in real soft. maybe we try to build the beat out a little bit first. So I don't really want to just play this pad in just a small loop. I kind of want to just maybe like for the outro of the song or have like a little solo somewhere in there. Because I really like... Yeah, I just think we can play something really cool on that. I don't want to just box it into a loop. So, I don't know. Let's save that for now and keep looking. Got a roast beef sandwich. Stay tuned. Didn't do too much yesterday. After the clip that you just saw, I continued to just sit here and play that synth to the loop for a while. Because it was fun. I think what we're going to do today is take this melody that we've made, export it, import it, and sample it, and make a beat out of that. But I'm thinking to do that for the second half of the song. So first half of the song will be what we made yesterday. And then second half will be a beat made sampling that and kind of go more into like a rap track. And maybe just sing over melody, maybe throw some drums in there, we'll see. I did mess around with a couple of drum sounds in there yesterday and not really sure where I want to take it with the groove, so I'm gonna finish eating my sandwich and then we'll get into it. I'll tell you what, this right here, proof that there's a God out there. That's our Starbucks espresso and cream. If you've never had one, turn you to a believer. So this is what we got. If we're running low on time. So much to move, but it's only if you're here with me. Right, so something like that. Obviously, work it out and actually write it out and work on melodies and stuff. But my thinking is bounce out 8 bars of just that, and then that's what I'm gonna chop up, pitch it around, I don't know, play around with some different effects and see what we come up with. But I'm gonna bounce that out first. I'm gonna load that up on the beat pad maybe, chop it up on there, and then I've already got this little drum pattern that I made. And we can kind of play around with the chops we make over top of the drum pattern, but something simple. I'll spice it up as we build the beat out more, but hopefully this works. Last time I tried running Machine through Pro Tools, when I hit the pads it was delayed. I'm gonna go through and make some chops. I think I got some decent chops down. I just took parts of like pretty much each chord change and then reversed those, so we got and this high note, I think, and actually I need to change that, take that off the choke group, so we can like, we're gonna mess around with it, just play the drum loop and start grooving with it and see what we come up with. Don't wait for me, don't wait for me, don't wait for me, 'cause I can't wait for... Maybe we even form and shift it down? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just... I think I'm gonna focus on starting to write to the first part of the song though. And then we'll worry about the B side after. I mean, I like that "don't wait for me" thing. I might have put way too many effects on it and kind of... Either way, I'm going to export this all out now, listen to it, try to start coming up with some words. Hopefully tomorrow we can get recording, maybe tonight. We'll see. See where the day takes me. I want the first part to be singing almost like ballady, and then I definitely need to add just some more textures to that to keep it interesting, but maybe we'll record first, kind of like I did last week, record first and then build around that. Needs something to give it some flavor. Either way, I'm gonna export this out now, stop rambling. One time I started writing to the beginning part earlier, and I have to do that first to kind of lead into whatever the second part's gonna be. Also, I threw a kick and snare over the first part. I think the final song isn't gonna have any drums there, or completely different drums, but I just can't sing to a metronome, so I just threw a kick and snare in there just to keep me on time when I go to record it and write to it. Day 3, I believe. Gonna try to record some vocals. I've been writing to it all day. Like, I think I've done singing songs before, but I think this is the slowest. Yeah, and it's just taken me a while. I feel like when you're doing slower, singy stuff, every single word matters more. I don't know. It's just harder to write singing stuff, I think. Just something we're thinking about. Something that's on the brain today. Anyways, I think we've got something beautiful cooking. Hopefully you can see me nice. We've got a ring light now. I already had the ring light. Thanks to a generous donation from Papa Drummond, I now have another tripod, so I can have the ring light on one, camera on the other. So things are looking up for this series and these videos. I feel like I've been really tired and a little sluggish this week. You know, let's get the energy up. Let's have some fun. This song's been a bit of a slow burner, but it's grown on me. It's as I've been writing the lyrics and everything, I think it's coming along really well. Shut up, Phil. Shut up and sing. Time, time, time. This is gonna be a tricky one. I'm telling you what. If we can get the sound that goes in my head though. Time. We're trying too hard. It's obvious. Chill the fuck out. That's the plan. That's the plan. Try it one time. If this one doesn't go well, might take a break for a minute. Time. It's always running from me. Close off the road, just so I can spend an hour staring at the ceiling, dreaming of how I could never find. Wish I could rewind. It's a disaster. We're going down this week. Reset. It's better when I do one headphone off, I think. And a good thing I did. The speakers have been on. What are you doing, guy? First day. Time. It's always running from me. It only lasts a second before you're ready to find it.
I'll show you everything you need to know to win money at the casino with this and build great comp credit.
Alright, so singing's not going how we would have liked it to. That's okay. I went ahead and, as I always do when my singing isn't working, did some formant shifting on it. There's some reverb on it, and I mean, I like how it's sounding now, but it's not how I want the song to be. So I'm gonna take a break from that for right now though, and let's listen real quick. It's always running from me. No, I could catch it if I tried. Day 4. I've been listening to the song and I'm liking the pitched up vocal, I think. We just need to add, I was thinking of doing one, just me kind of talking my way through it just to get the enunciation and the lyrics more clear, and then having the pitched up one sort of lay right under that. I think that'll pretty much be it as far as vocals for the first part. The second part of the song, I've got that mostly written. Gotta finish up writing that, but that's a easy record to do because it's just rapping. Yeah, so I'm gonna get into doing that other layer on top of the pitched up part. No, I could catch it if I tried. At least a little bit harder. I'll rip the clock off the wall just so I could spend an hour. Time is always running from me. Take me as I am. Could never find, wish I could rewind. Day 5. Forgot to charge the batteries for the camera yesterday, so got cut short. I think we're still looking for that perfect vocal take. We only got really today to get it done, And then I was thinking I might even just cut off that part where it was gonna switch to a beat dropping in and play out some kind of string part. See how that goes. But really I need just one perfect vocal take and then we'll be done with vocals. So I'm gonna try to get that down now. Time is always running from me. No, I could catch it if I tried. At least a little bit harder. But it only lasts a second before it ran even farther from me. I'm gonna leave all the breaths in on the main lead vocal, but all the rest of them cut it out just to cut back on the noise and make it, because I don't take my breaths at the exact same time on each one. We're good. Then it's just gonna be adding in the strings, and there's this one sample that I found that I kind of want to sprinkle in between the lyrics. Alright, so we finally, let's get some light. Finally, I think we've got this track to a place that's feeling good. It took 5 days to really get it where we wanted it, because the original idea was very singy. You know, I'm not the best singer. That didn't work out. We kept trying. Finally, just a very chill, but I think emotional vocal take without trying too hard to sing it. Now, I've really never made a song like this, and I think that's what's been the trickiest. Taking the rest of the day off. We got people coming over today, so I've got to get ready for that. So tomorrow, in my hungover stupor, will be the day. Dare I say, we are cooking again. I think we are cooking again. It's been a long journey with this song, I'm telling you. Probably done like 40 some vocal takes over it, different effects on there to try to get it sounding right, but I think just like a raw vocal really captures the emotion of the song. Get the ideas of brewing. Now that we like it, took a while to get to where we liked it, and the vocals have just been a goddamn doozy. But we're in it now. Cheers.
Can't play it on point. It's gonna sound really choppy. You're gonna have to work over here. Right?
You're close. It's just.
Yes, I think you started with just a.
Yeah, you know the keys already wanted to
That's the man. Up one octave. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it sounds better up there too.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll start up.
It stands out.
Yeah.
It's always running from me.
You know, to go into the top.
That's when you're going up.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's where it ends. Then we're coming in, at the end of it, I want to come in with like a big, like strings coming in.
Right.
Yeah,
So like
nice,
when
yeah.
he was sitting there saying, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to play it?
I don't give a shit.
I think you should do.
And then you're gonna post it wherever.
Yeah, I mean,
All I gotta do is play something, and then you're gonna put it somewhere.
well, yeah, if you play it well, it will end up
go
on
on
the
the
song.
Well,
And
what
then-
I'm saying is, I don't have to be on beat or anything right now. Do
No,
I?
you have to be on beat or else we delete it, bro.
I know, I'll fix it.
Hey, you know what? I could shove this end right up your ass real quick, brother.
Put it on camera, brother. Oh shit, it is. You do all one, and then, because that's what I did with the piano, I ended up deleting the lower part, and I just
Right.
copy and pasted the top part, and moved it down in Pro Tools. It was actually easier for me that way.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
18 bar or 16
Yeah,
bar
it
was
was
perfect.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Let me take that.
I think you just killed that, Dave.
No, I don't think so.
What? I thought you were right on point.
I think if we take this
Once you slowed it down, it was perfect. You were hitting it right on point.
and we duplicate that shit, hold on. Now you tell me what you think, but. Alright, day 7. As you just watched, we got some new contributions to the track. We got Lair keys played by Lawrence, the man himself, and very rare bass line played by Papa Drummond. So that was 2 days ago. I haven't listened to it since we recorded that in. And you know, the Miller Lights were flowing that night, so I remember what it sounds like, but you know, things get fuzzy. So, about to load that up, check that out. Probably have to do a little bit of moving things around just to capture the good parts, take out the not good parts, get it all together how I want it, and then need to start getting the strings put in. Shit, we gotta get this finished because I haven't even started working on editing the video at all. First, gonna give a listen to all of that we recorded, and then we'll get into layering in some strings and stuff like that. Time is always running from me. Know I could catch it if I tried. Real quick, before I start bringing in any more sounds to get the ear candies, noise, shit like that, before I start doing any of that, I am gonna do one track of little ad-lib backing vocals just to fill it out a little bit more, and I think from there we're good. We're just throwing a couple bing bing boom little risers and stuff like that. Maybe we'll feel it out, see what we come across, but stuff like that. Before we do that, I just want to get this last track of vocals in, and then I think we're ready to finish it up, master it. Still gotta make some artwork for it, and then edit the video, so almost there. It's always running from me. If only I tried. Oh, come on. I'm so close. Take me as I am. Secret sauce for finding rare samples. Archive.org. Samples like this. It's like terrible quality.
Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers,
and with the processing put on just to try to cut out some of that noise, and I also just drowned it out. And then this is it with the string part outro. So just way in the background, and I got it a little bit cleaned up. Oh, and also, yeah. I think the song may be done. Might not get a car test in the video because I do really have to get this video edited. So I'm gonna bounce this out, listen to it in my headphones, see how we're feeling about it, start getting editing on the video, and try to think of something for a cover. I haven't even decided what to name this yet. I mean, it's Time, but is Time too boring of a title for a song? I'm not really sure. That's the plan. Maybe something will come to me. If not, it might just be called Time. And that's fine. What a journey we've been on this week. But that's going to wrap it up. The song should be out everywhere now. I don't think I'm going to do the instrumental with this one just because it's not even really like a beat to it. So I don't know. Just doesn't seem like it would make sense to put out the instrumental with it. But I just finished making the cover, which I think I missed part of filming. Forgot to hit record, but you'll see the finished thing. Basically what I did is I get these W magazines. I don't know why. They keep sending them though. But it works out. They're fashion magazines, so I just went through and cut out every picture of a clock or a watch that I found and kind of collaged something together. I've cut out some pictures of like flowers and stuff too, just to fill it out. And then spelled out the song title Clockwork in random cut out letters. I've done one similar to this style before. So yeah, here's the process of me making that. Like I said, I feel like I missed some part of it, but you'll see it. And here's the final song. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy it. It's always running from me. Know I could catch it if I tried. At least a little bit harder. But it only lasts a second before it ran even farther from me. Take me as I am. You draw the line in the sand. We'll never cross it again. I ripped the clock off the wall just so I could spend an hour staring at the ceiling, dreaming of power I could never find. Wish I could rewind time.
Believe in yourself. Have faith in your ability. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, we cannot be successful or happy. But with sound self-confidence, we can succeed. The sense of inferiority and inadequacy interferes with the attainment of your hopes. But self-confidence leads to self-realization and successful achievement. It is appalling to realize the number of pathetic people who are hampered and made miserable by the malady called the inferiority complex. The few need not suffer from this trouble. When proper steps are taken, it can be overcome. You can develop creative